Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Great ball, and he's in here. Ambitious ball here. That pass isn't the best. And here's Del Piero. Driving forward. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a good ball. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Might want to be careful there.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And Martinez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Martinez really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Ibrahimovic coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Shevchenko. Picked out brilliantly. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Martinez. That's a shade optimistic. McTominay tries to play it through. Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Approaching the half-hour mark. That's really well manoeuvred. Zanetti. And this is Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? He's looking wide. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cleared without complication. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Driving through, goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Played back in, and it's Del Piero. Del Piero takes control of it, and he's on the move. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This ended up in no man's land. Nicely intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. The Ketelada gets rid without sophistication. Swung over. The Ketelada. Leicester does really well to win the ball there. A foul in a dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Del Piero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's a promising position. Junior Messias. He's shifting through. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And here's Shevchenko. That is good alertness. Defending was strong and firm, but they've got it again. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Takes aim and... oh, what a climb! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The Fry did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stood up well to him there. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Del Piero. Del Piero running with the ball. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Martinez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out.
And Shevchenko! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
Shot, surely! And he's there to belt it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Del Piero. And a chance! And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he welcomes it in, shapes to shoot! Fiore! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Fiore clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, that's a key interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Del Piero, it's loose now and they want to get it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Ibrahimovic. That is a little undercooked. Del Piero. And he's on his way! Del Piero powering forward. Del Piero! He's kept it out just.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Shifted it to the flank. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! Milan have it back and can go again. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. And Del Piero! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Del Piero driving forwards.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Del Piero! Oh, brilliant save! Del Piero. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Valverde, a man who can do little wrong right now.
Well, Peter, he's been all action in recent weeks, ensuring his team keeps its balance at all times. And on form, definitely one of the best central midfielders you'll see about.
And it's Potw. Knocks it into space. Showing good feet. Oh, shooting chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well, this is Messi. Great goal, and he's in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham gets it clear. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham does well to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Valverde. Araujo makes the interception. The Broncos. Forlan. Now this could be a chance. Hit into the middle. He gets big. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Forlan! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And it's Davids. And this is Forlan. Forlan. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vigo have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
It's bounced back off the post. He is just caressing the ball. It's run loose here. And it's corner. Vigo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Potw shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ricky Puig. Now Davids. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Forlan. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Valverde. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Forlan.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he was alert to it. Lewandowski.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. Davids. Potw. Now it's Forlan. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! He's scored! What remarkable powers of recovery! And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
Vigo get the ball rolling for the second period. Potw carries the ball down the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Marquez. That's really well cleared. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the right. Lewandowski has it out wide and in space. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, some tackle that. Ricky Puig can see things others simply cannot. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ricky Puig is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Messi. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? This is Messi. He might be in here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. David Villa. Decent chance! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Ronaldinho. That's good play. And this is Forlan. Takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. And that was very necessary. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho. It's played through for him. A lot of space. There's the shot! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Vigo go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nicely spread. That ball looks a good one. Alvarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. And it's Belletti. Deep into stoppage time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Varane. Howson spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. Forlan looks to get on the end of this. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that will be it. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, then they lost. it.